That's Taco Bell. I'm TH, and this is TH Moto. And today we're going to talk about the Harley Davidson Riding Academy and my experience with it with the MSF. Roll the intro. Hello, everyone. This is going to be a little bit different style video. So, this is going to be a voiceover only video. So, I made a video using this footage, and it was actually the original "Is it difficult to ride a motorcycle" video. And I just wasn't very happy with the content of the video. So I decided to keep the footage and thinking maybe I would do something with it someday. And today's that day. So I'm going to go ahead and talk over it. You can see some beautiful footage from a day that I was riding in the not too distant past. I think I shot this about a week ago from the time that I'm doing the voiceover. And I went back and watched it and just decided that the footage was too beautiful to waste. And I have plenty that I can talk about, and I don't really want to waste the video. So, with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Right after one quick little thing, just a reminder that I am going to be having a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I just passed, at the time of recording this video, I just passed 100 subscribers. So we're 10% of the way there. Well, 10.2% of the way there because we have 102 subscribers. But I'm very excited to get up to 1,000 as quickly as possible for me and for you. When I hit 500, I'm going to post the giveaway rules. I'm going to start talking about like what is going to be given away and all that fun stuff. So one more milestone to hit before we get more information and get the official rules posted to the website and talk about what we're giving away and all that fun stuff. So I'm super excited, and I hope that you are too. I appreciate you supporting me, and this is just my way of giving back a little something to kick off our journey together because we've only just begun. All right, now with that out of the way, we're going to talk about my experience with the Harley Davidson Riding Academy. Now, I did not even know this was a thing. So I bought a motorcycle and I was hoping to get into a class here in Vegas that's offered at the College of Southern Nevada, CSN. They offer a class at least once a week, and it's either 2 weekend days or 2 weekdays. And there are three campuses in town that run it: Henderson, Vegas, and then North Las Vegas. So I figure sometime in the next, I don't know, couple weeks. I bought my bike at the end of June. I figured by the middle of July, I would have taken and passed my class, got my waiver. And the way that it works in Nevada is you just take the waiver in and they give you the a Class M license. It's not an endorsement like it is in some other states. It's a completely separate license. So I have a Class C license for a car and Class M license for motorcycles. So I have a Class CM license. So once you get that waiver, you take it in. They get you a new license. You're good to go, and you're all legal as long as you're registered and insured as well, which I am. So I went onto the CSN website and found out that it was completely booked out. It was completely booked out until the end of August. Now imagine this beautiful 2023 Yamaha MT-07 sitting in your garage and you can't ride it legally for 2 months. That was not going to work for me. So I start doing some research and I go to the MSF's website. I start talking to some people and I find out that Harley Davidson rides a class. Now, the class at CSN is, again, at least once a week, three campuses. So they're running 3 to 6 classes per week here in town. It's $150. It's only 2 days. It's the middle of summer, so it kind of sucks because it's pretty grueling hours that you're on the motorcycle. You're on the motorcycle like 6, 7 hours a day. Very, 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 very hot in the middle of summer, as I'm sure you can imagine Vegas is. Even if you don't live here, look it up. It's a desert. It's friggin' hot. Well, I look at Harley and it is $450 at a minimum, and it's the beginning of July. I just missed a half off June sale. They were doing 50% off in June, so I could have done it for $225, quick maths. But it's okay. We don't need to have FOMO about something that we actually missed out on. Not a big deal. But Harley does something really, really cool at least one of the locations. There's a few of them here in town that do this, the class. But at the location that I chose, they split up the class into 5 days. And you may be thinking to yourself, five is three longer than two. Why would you want to make a class that could take 2 days take 5 days? Well, there's a few reasons. Number one, to revisit a point that I just talked about, it is hot as hell in Vegas in the summer. So what they did is they broke it up into shorter days starting at 5:30 in the morning. Now, 5:30 in the morning objectively sucks. I don't care who you are. If you're not used to waking up that early or being at work that early, that sucks. Like it's dark no matter what time of year it is. It's dark at 5:30 in the morning. When you're getting there, it just sucks. It's better in the summer than it is in the winter for sure, but it still sucks. But we were done every day at 9:30 at the latest. Monday through Friday for 5 days straight, we did 4 hours, so a total of 20 hours over the course of 5 days. And there were other benefits to it too. Now, I don't know what type of learner you are, but the type of learner I am is incremental. So, what I like to do is gain a little bit of knowledge, practice it, sleep on it, like to kind of commit it to long term memory a little bit, and then practice it again the next day. Now, you don't really get a chance to do that in the CSN class. In a 2 day class, you're learning so much, and then you're just expected to execute it and then memorize it and then implement it immediately. And that's not the way my brain works all of the time, especially in a high pressure, high stress situation when you're outside. It's 120, 130 degrees on that tarmac. Like it's a very, very intense situation. Not the best for me personally. So I really appreciated this Harley class. I am probably never going to own a Harley. Yeah, I can say that now. Maybe that's going to change. Maybe I will. But the experience there was so freaking cool to be at the dealership, to be on the Harley, to have a bike that is actually like a street bike, like a streetable bike, instead of a Honda freaking Grom. Like this is an actual Harley Davidson. The model that they use for the class is for the Riding Academy only. It's not sold in the United States. It's only sold in Europe. So you can't go out and buy one, but it is a great little bike. Like I had a blast riding this thing. It actually has some torque. It's actually like pulls in first and second gear, and it was a lot of fun. So that's just a very, very little bit about the class, but from the instructors to the experience to the smell of the dealership to being out behind a Harley Davidson class and learning from meeting the new riders. The instructors were amazing. Between my two instructors, over 50 years of riding experience between two guys. Awesome, awesome dudes, both ex-military, and had an absolute great time with them. Mike and Dan, I know you're probably not watching this, but hats off to you, or helmets off to you, excuse me. You did a fantastic job. If anyone in Vegas is thinking about taking the Harley Davidson Riding Academy class, take it at the Las Vegas location. It's right next to the Las Vegas sign, and you'll probably get at least Mike or Dan. And they were just great dudes. They were no BS, like very what you would expect from Harley rider ex-military guys. Like they tell you something, expect you to get it. If not, they're gonna make sure you get it the next time. They're not going to be talking to you about the same thing over and over and over again. And if they have to, they're going to pull you aside because they don't want you taking away from the experience of the rest of the class. But I passed my first time. Feel very fortunate. Again, I've talked about it on the channel before. I'm beginner plus, so I kind of expected to pass, but I was a little bit pissed off at the U-turns part. I had the left U-turns down from the very beginning of the class, but I got in my head so much about the right U-turns that that's all I practiced, like in the street in front of my house after school. That's all I practiced. So I didn't even practice the left ones, and I completely lost the left ones and just got in my head, but I got the right ones down. On the actual test at the end of the class, you only have to do the left U-turn. So I was kind of irritated with myself with that. I put my foot down on the left U turn, and that gets you instant 4 points. You can only miss 10 points to, or if you miss 10 points, you failed the exam. I only got 6 points on my exam, and four of them came just from that. So I did pretty well. There was a person in my class that got a perfect score. He had been, as we say, riding dirty for quite some time. So he was a pretty experienced rider, but he learned a lot from the class too. He did a bang up job. And I actually still talk to a couple of the guys from the class. So you're going to have a great time. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to potentially make friends with people in the class, and you're probably going to get a better experience. The student to teacher ratio is going to be a lot better in those classes. There were only 6 of us in that class to 2 instructors compared to what a lot of other classes are, or what I'm seeing. So if you have the chance to do the Harley Davidson Riding Academy, please, please, please do so. It was an absolutely amazing experience. If you're riding dirty, you want to get legit, go do it. Don't wait. It's getting to be the end of riding season and getting to be too cold in some places to be able to do this. So please do it now so you're good to go for next riding season. And yeah, I hope this was helpful for you in some way. I had a lot of fun talking about it, reminiscing. Y'all stay safe. Peace.